this a little bit different. I'm trying out this YouTube live. KeepGreyhoundsRacing.org. We now have a YouTube channel. Support Working Animals also has a YouTube channel. And Overturn 13 has a YouTube channel. So we'll be populating those with videos. So I'll give everybody a few minutes. I see we've only got about 5 people here. This week's going to be an interesting one. We got 6, and we're going to vote on all 6. So I've set the poll to come on automatically at 8:30. And when we set up KeepGreyhoundsRacing.org, this is an education channel. So starting with these broadcasts and in the future, you're going to see some educational videos. And we have one now. Thank you very much to the Darren Henry Kennels who have given me carte blanche to use basically any video they put out, and they got some good ones. So you're going to see a lot of them on Keep Greyhounds Racing. And here's one of them. And I'll tell you, this gentleman by the name of Sidney Love, who works for Darren Henry, has got the perfect name to do what he does. Hold on.
The dog's got to be my favorite part of the business. I have 2 retired Greyhounds at home. We are here so much with the dogs. These are almost like our children. We spend more time with these dogs than our family. You see them out here at the farm, and you see them as small puppies, and then they go off to training and come back. It's an amazing feeling to watch a puppy that you've literally raised from all the way from small to big, and to watch them when they first raise. It's an amazing feeling. They are part of our family. My brother was working at my grandma's restaurant, and they closed down. So he got a job as a lead out at the track. He worked his way up. He was the starter, the paddock judge. He did the whole inside. And then he moved out to the kennels. It looked pretty interesting, and I just kind of followed suit. I've been following my brother for a long time, so he got me hired as a lead out. It's a blessing to be able to work with him. On average, we start at 4:30. I guess I'm done about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I work 6 days a week. I'm off Sundays, which is awesome. It doesn't seem like a lot of hours to me maybe because I'm used to it, but I guess from the outside looking in, it might be a lot of hours. We get our work done, but we have fun while we do it. You only got so much time you can do on your personal life. Sometimes, you might be in the middle of a function and you have to go back and go take care of the dogs because, they can't take care of themselves. And I love to do it. 4 hours in the morning when you do most of your hard work, your sprinting, your exercising, your going over dogs that ran last night, feeding, getting your schedule for the day, and then we go racing about midday. It's really fun out here. Like I said, Mom and Pops have been a real blessing to help me, kind of guide me on my life. This is the first time I've ever really been able to support myself and not have to worry about anything at all. And it's a great feeling, And I'm 34, so it's been a long time coming.
What a great story. Thank you, Sidney, and thank you, Darren Henry Kennels, for letting us use those videos. Pretty much tells you the story, huh? I don't know who's out there. Kurt, Greg Morse, Kathy and AJ. I mean, that dude was talking about working 16-hour days just for the dogs. Yeah, you think you're going to abuse a dog if you're working with them 16 hours a day? I don't think so. Otherwise, you'd find another profession. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't pay that much. But anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. But basically, somebody tells you that these people are abusing the dogs, they're full of shit. Okay, I can't put it any other way. Sorry about the language. Not safe for work, but sometimes, you know me. I tell it like it is, and that's the way it is. So without further ado, we got 6 races. Okay, I couldn't not take these down to 4. So I figured, what the hell? We'll do 6. And like I said, the polls are going to come up automatically at 8:30. So this show may end before 8:30. So you just have to have a little patience. They're going to be automated because I got stuff to do when I'm done with this. And so the poll will come on Keep Greyhounds Racing on the Facebook page automatically. But without further ado, let's get into the 6 races here, and here's the first one. Swamp Yankee.
Arson's in motion. They're open racing in the 8th. At the break, it's a 2-5, 1, 7, 3, 8, 4, and 6. They'll pass the grandstand the first time. It's the one on the rail, Swamp Yankee. Up on the outside, Kentucky, Maryland. The 5, Dollface. 1, 5, 2, 7, 4, 6. Down the backstretch, Swamp Yankee by 3. The 5, Dollface. The 2, Kentucky, Maryland. It's a 1, 5, 2, and 7. It's Swamp Yankee.
It's Swamp Yankee. God, I love that guy at Derby Lane. Knows how to call a race. So that's race number 1 up for tonight on the pole, Swamp Yankee. Here's number 2, Manzano Sunshine.
Here comes Rusty. Away in racing in the 13th. 3 and 6 will break well. 8 now rushes up. 4, 7, 2, 5, and 1. Tight quarters in at first turn, and Jodo Cass pokes a nose in front 8 right there. Manzano Sunshine, and Sunshine takes over the lead. On the move is the 4, TMC's Miss Mac. It's 8, 4, 3, 1. Gap back to the 5 and 6 as we make the move for home. On the lead is the 8, Manzano Sunshine. 4 on the chase, but it's the 8 to kick home a winner, Manzano Sunshine.
Okay, race number 2, Manzano Sunshine, over at Orange Park. Race number 3 tonight is KB's Lassiter.
Now here's an air on the move. The race number 11. It's post time. They're open racing. At the break, 4, 2, 6, 7, 3, 8, and 1. JSK Laredo up on the outside, Audible. It's 4, 6, 3, 8, 2, 7, 1, and 5. Around the final turn, JSK Laredo, been there from the start. KB's last center. Down the stretch, JSK Laredo, the 8, KB's last center.
Wow. Oh, that was a close one. KB's Lassiter snaps it off in the last, I don't know, millisecond. Holy moly, that was a race. All right, number 4, I think we're on. Number 4. Yes, also another Derby Lane race. Flying Zales. Here we go.
There's an air on the move. It's race 8. It's post time. They're open racing at the break. It's a 7-1-5. 2, 6, 8, 4. Past grandstand the first time. Flying Deli with the lead. Flying Zales is second. KO's Rio races third. It's 7-1-5 down the backstretch. Flying Deli. Flying Zales now comes up on the outside. The 5, KO's Rio. It's 7-1-5. Flying Deli. Flying Zales has the rail now. Down the stretch, Flying Zales.
Nice. He held off a couple dogs there to come back and to hang on to that race. That's what makes Greyhound racing exciting. I mean, if you can't get behind that kind of excitement, I don't know what the hell you can. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. All right. Number 5, we have another flying dog, Flying Amity. Here's that race.
There's an air on the move. It's race number 8. It's post time. Thoroughfare Racing at the break. 5-2, 6-8, 3-1, 7 and 4. It's Dutch Emily with the lead. Oshkosh Grid is second. The 8 Cabal on the outside third. The 1 is Flying Amity. It's 5-2, 1-8, 3-6, 4 and 7. It's Dutch Emily, Oshkosh Grid. Flying Amity now on the outside. Flying Amity draws away.
Wow, another good come from behind race. That was a great one. All right, so we're going to hit over to number 6. And I'm going to tell you, if this call doesn't give you chills, there's something wrong with you. Seriously. This has got to be probably besides the Naples 550 call, probably one of the best calls I've ever heard. And here is race number 6, Derby Lane, Aaron Salo.
Arson's in motion. They're up and racing at the break. It's a 4-2, 6-5, 7, 1 and 3. It's Neon Tiger with the lead. There's Aaron Solo running the rail second. Marsha LaRue is third. It's 4-2, 6-5 down the backstretch. It's the birthday boys, Aaron Solo. The 4, Neon Tiger. The 6 is Marsha LaRue. It's 2, 6, 4, and 5. Aaron Solo, Marsha LaRue down the stretch for the birthday boy. There's one skip. Aaron Solo at 12-1.
Jesus, that's probably the 7th time as I was putting this together. Probably the 8th time I've watched that, and I still got chills down my arm. Happy belated birthday, Skip Potter. I realized that Skip wasn't on my friends list, so I friended him. I don't know why. All of this Greyhound stuff for the last year and a half. That is a race that had to be included in the top 6, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if I was a handicapper with these 6 races. I'm going to think that Aaron Solo is going to be the one to beat. Okay, now I don't know if whoever's noticed or I've explained what we're going to do here. Every week we're going to have the Greyhound race of the week. And every week we're going to put up a poll, and every week there's going to be a winner. So last week we had Paint the Trail. So Paint the Trail won the poll last week. She had 21 votes. JR Slim had 14. Slick had 6. And Fly On By had 4. Okay? So last week's winner was Paint the Trail. So Paint the Trail is in the Keep Greyhounds Racing Greyhound Race of the Week tournament. We're going to run, let's say 20 to 30 of these. Okay, so for the next 20 to 30 weeks, you guys out there are going to pick one, just like you picked Paint the Trail last week. And at the end, we're going to bracket them. We'll seed the dogs, and we'll maybe not seed them, but we'll put them all in a hat and draw out the names for seedings, and then we'll do like a March Madness. So we'll play, there'll be 2 dogs in each one. We'll find one of their most recent races, or 2 or 3 or 10. Show them, then we'll put up a poll for the 2 of them, and then each time you guys will pick a winner, and then we'll run it bracket style like March Madness till we get a winner. Sounds like a plan. All right, like I said, we're about education, and one of the things that really pissed off a lot of people is, of course, not everything, pretty much every lie that came out of Great 2K and some of the rest, how they accused of abuse, but of course at the CRC meetings never provided one shred of evidence. And then, I hold doctors, no matter what kind of doctor, cardiologist. I love my cardiologist. Them and other occupations, are held in high regard. They take an oath that basically says that, they're going to treat you no matter how much money you have. They're going to be ethical, and they're not going to lie. They're above, most of them are, there's a few bad doctors, nurses as well, but for the most part, they take an oath. And by taking that oath, and we'll throw vets in there too. A vet gets into the veterinary business because, number one, they love animals. And I don't think they would turn their head if they witnessed any abuse. Just like I don't think a doctor would turn their head if they saw patient abuse or something that didn't look right. So let's take a look at a Florida vet that's at the track that works under the auspices of the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, Pari-Mutuel Wagering Division, has to follow certain laws, and basically would probably lose his license if he saw some dogs abused. These guys, as I've found out, spend a lot of time at the track, but let's just take a look at this, and we will thank the National Greyhound Association for this video.
I spend a lot of time looking at the racers, and I'll examine each greyhound every time he comes to the track to race at least 3 times. I have to examine him while he's going across the scale to make sure that he is sound. I have to examine him as he's coming out of the Jenny pit, and I have to examine him while he's on the stand. And all of this I'm required to do by the laws of the state of Florida Division of Pari-Mutuels. The Greyhound race is about every 3 days, and so I probably would be doing it 30 times a month.
So why would this guy lie? I mean, it's not like, if he saw abuse and just quit because he couldn't take it, or he turned in a trainer or a kennel owner for abuse. It's not like he can't go out and get another job making 6 figures. I'm sure veterinarians are probably close to 6 figures and maybe more. I don't know. But why would the guy lie? He has no reason to lie. Like I said, it's one of those, there's certain professions. I mean, if you're a fast food manager, you can get canned or, quit, and you can go walk right down the road. If you work at McDonald's and you're a manager there, you can go walk down the road. You can quit McDonald's, go walk down the road and get a job at, Burger King or any other fast food restaurant. I mean, a doctor, he can basically go get a job in, any other place. He doesn't have to stay where he's at. This guy here, he has no reason to lie. I mean, if he didn't like what he saw, he would just quit and move on. But I understand that guy's been there for a long time. So once again, keepgreyhoundsracing.org. The Mythbusters. And some of you'll say, well, Jesus, racing's ending in Florida. What difference does it make? Oh, no. Racing may not be ending in Florida. From what I understand, the court case is close to getting filed in a few weeks, maybe. Who knows? The lawyers have been paid, from what I understand. Checks were received. Evidence was presented. So, whether Florida gets overturned or not, this channel will be here. We ain't going anywhere. Because this channel is going to get a bigger audience than what was had for Amendment 13. And it's a public channel, so anybody can see it. So if you're anti-racing and you know who you are, if you're listening from Boston, Massachusetts, I warned you people a long time ago that you were going to come after. Well, you know what? Amendment 13 didn't work because money talks and bullshit walks. But you know what? When federal court comes around, money's not going to mean a goddamn thing. Not one thing. Money is not going to mean anything. There's going to be no Castle and Broad ambulance chasers filing amicus briefs. No, no, no. it's a constitutional issue, and it's a constitutional issue only. And you're not going to be able to lie. You're not going to be able to bring your own lawyers. It's going to be, what I understand, support working animals versus the state of Florida. Not Grade 2K, not the humane pukes of the United States, and not the ambulance chasers. All right, so that's enough. Got to keep the blood pressure down. Let's do the recap on the 6 races before the polls will be opening in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, okay? 8 minutes the polls open. But here, I put together a little compilation of the 6 races again. So here we go with number 1,
Swamp Yankee by 3. The 5 don't face the 2 Kentucky Maryland. It's a 1, 5, 2, and 7. It's Swamp Yankee.
On the lead is the 8 Manzano Sunshine, 4 on the chase, but it's the 8, the kick home a winner, Manzano Sunshine.
Manzano Sunshine in that race.
KB's last center. Down the stretch, J.S.K. Laredo. The 8, KB's last center.
Number 3, KB's last center.
1 and 5, Flying Deli. Flying Zales has the rail now. Down the stretch, Flying Zales. Oshkosh Grit. Flying Amity now on the outside. Flying Amity draws away. It's 2, 6, 4, and 5. Aaron Solo, Marsha LaRue, down the stretch for the birthday boy. There's one skip. Aaron Solo at 12-1.
Aaron Solo at 12-1. Gotta love that. So that's the 6 up this week, guys. The poll will be up in 7 minutes in the Keep Greyhounds Racing Facebook page. So with that being said, we're going to close this out for a Saturday night. Like I said, I don't know. If I was setting the odds on the 6, I'd have to say Aaron Solo has got to be the favorite. That's a call. That's my favorite. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Candy. I know I love Manzano Sunshine. I love you, and I've loved working with you, but I don't know. And Matt, I'm sorry, Swamp Yankee. Swamp Yankee is a great dog. If he doesn't win this week, he'll be there another week. And I'm sure Manzano Sunshine will be there another week. And Mary Beth, if you're out there, thank you for giving us the flying Zales and the flying Amity. And like I said, the poll will be up. Maybe I'm wrong. It wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. Trust me on that. Like I said, big shout out to Support Working Animals. Once again, don't mistake silence for inaction. I happen to have a little piece of that action. And a little birdie that knows what's going on over there. So just because they haven't posted anything in a few days, like I said, don't mistake that for any kind of inaction. Overturn 13, those shirts. Corey's daughter, who designed those during Amendment 13, with the racing dogs around the track, we had that. I had it vectorized so we could put it on T-shirts and use it on other stuff. So we're gonna, in a couple weeks, we'll have the Overturn 13 shirts. We're working on putting that on billboards. They need money. Okay, the filing is $40,000. Will get you a certain amount of hours. It'll get it filed and it'll get it going in front of a judge. But past that, we're gonna need more. Gonna be another auction. The T-shirts will be here in a couple weeks. We're gonna do a live auction, which may be next week Sunday. I don't know. I'm trying to work on some 3 or 4 very unique items. I don't know if we can pull it off or I can pull it off, but I've had some suggestions and I've asked some questions. So stay tuned for that one. That may, if I can get some of the stuff that I'm begging people for, that may be better than the live one we did back in, I think it was October before the unconstitutional vote. And speaking of the unconstitutional vote, we all know that thing doesn't belong in the Constitution. We all know how it got there. And once again, if you were part of the lies, you may find yourself with a subpoena someday in the very near future. Because the liars are going to, I can't mention any names. I've been slapped on the hand, told I can't mention names, I can't do this, can't do that. But I can tell you that the liars will be gone after, because basically the liars are the ones that put the thing on the ballot and lied to the people and cost people jobs and livelihoods, some 4 and 5 generations. So if you're watching, and that's why I made it public, you can run, but you can't hide, and you're not going to hide from the lawsuit. So can't wait to see that. I'm sure everybody else can't wait either. So win or lose, it's going to come out. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. All right, so Greyhound Race of the Week. The polls are going to open less than 2 minutes. It's going to be posted, so I'm going to get out of here. Oh, I did need to answer a question. Somebody had asked me why I never show my face on any of these broadcasts. It's not about me. It's about the dogs. It's about Greyhound racing. It's about the sport of Greyhound racing. Besides that, and the fact I have a face for radio. But yeah, I have done it a couple times, but it's not about me. I do this because of the dogs. I do this for the dogs. I can't work in the kennel. Lord, I wish I could. That'd be a perfect retirement job. So I can't take care of them in the kennel. I'm going to do everything I damn well possibly can outside the kennel to take care of the dogs. And like I say, it's not about me. Not about my face. It's not about any of us that are working behind the scenes to put that lawsuit together and all that kind of stuff. It's not about us. It's about the people who got, for lack of a better term, it's people that got screwed. Got screwed out of their jobs, screwed out of their livelihoods, screwed out of the only thing they know. That's what it's all about. It ain't about us. Not about me. I'm a nobody. Nobody can give 2 shits about me. But it's about the dogs and doing what they love and the people who take care of them that got screwed. And with that, we're going to say goodbye. Next week, 8 o'clock again. Episode number 3, Greyhound Race of the Week. By then, we'll have our first 2 entrants into the tournament. The Keep Greyhounds Racing Greyhound Race of the Week tournament. And we will crown a champion for 2019. So this is the first steps to do that. Thank you all for participating. I'll make sure that there's a copy of this video up for those who couldn't see it. And everybody have a great Saturday night. Thanks for watching. Peace.